Hey everyone, I hope you are doing good. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to showcase an exciting project where I have built a Laravel based AI document analyzer that integrates OpenAI's API to extract insights from PDF files. We shall also see how it handles file uploads, caching, and AI powered analysis for generating downloadable PDF reports, all automated with the help of Laravel and OpenAI. So let's quickly deep dive into the Postman. So this will basically help us to test various API endpoints which I have been creating. So let's register. So basically, let me give you an overview. So there will be two types of users. One is admin and one is regular user. So admin will have special privileges of viewing the data of all of its customers, whereas the respective user can view his own data and perform the respective task. So let's try to register a user. So let's use the user test user 51 and then his email is test 51 and password configuration. So with the help of which we can try to register a new user and then we can see by using the post request the user has been registered successfully. Let's try to uh, since he has registered, we can now log in and this endpoint help us to log in into a user. So the user has logged in successfully and let's see what types of documents it has with the help of this API. So we can see currently he doesn't have any document. So let's try to upload it with the help of this post API. So you have two options for uploading document. Either you can use text or basically a PDF file can be used. So let's try to upload a new PDF. So let's use this sample service contract for analyzing the data and then let's send this for uploading. So you can see the new file has been uploaded at this location and you can view from here as well the current files which has with the user. So currently we have only one file. Let's try to upload one more file as in I would like to demonstrate the text thing. So let's use the text feature and then use this text. So basically, this is a legal document which can be used for analysis purpose. So let's try to upload this. So behind the scenes, the text has been converted into a text file and the text file is stored at this location. And now you can see that we have two files, two documents with the user. And let's try to analyze this document with a sample service contract which has ID 32. So let's use this API REST endpoint for analyzing it. So behind the scenes, this API endpoint is hitting the OpenAI REST call and then it eventually uses the prompt given for analysis and we get the required data. So let's use this API. Since it's being a third-party API, it takes time in order to use the API key and authenticate. So we can see for the given PDF, the analysis is completed and we have got the required result of the PDF as well. Moreover, if you try to send the request again, it will be basically, I have used cache, which persists the data for 1 hour. So again, if you try to edit the request, the analysis which we get now they are coming from the cache instead of again hitting the API. So this basically helps us to reduce the API calls indirectly. Uh, we say we are saving the money for API calls. And then let me try to uh, analyze one more PDF. The PDF ID. Let's see what was the PDF ID. Yes, so 33. Let's analyze this as well. Actually, I am doing this to demonstrate the concept of rate limiting. So within 5 minutes, as per uh, as per the condition which I wrote, only one PDF can be sent for analysis, although we can make changes. Since we are analyzing this document, we can see there are too many requests and we can't proceed with this PDF because of the concept of rate limiting. So we are using rate limiting in order to make sure that a user is not tampering with our website and not making unnecessary requests so that the API call are reduced and we don't have to spend more. Also, I would like to show a user can also delete the respective document. So let's delete 33 document with the ID 33. See, we can get the message the document is deleted successfully. And now if you hit the API for getting the documents, only we have one document. Also, he or she can download the respective document. So let's download this document with the ID 32. So this API basically helps us the user to download. So this was the document. And then I would like to demonstrate about the admin as well. Let's try to log in with the admin so that we can see how admin is different from the regular users. So let's log in. Yeah, we are logged in successfully and let's try to get all the analyzed documents which the admin has. So you can see the admin has lots of documents since I have been testing a lot of users. So you can see it has almost a lot of documents, more than 10 documents. So these are the special privileges which admin has. And then let's use this logout API, with the help of which user is able to log out of the system. So yeah, we are logged out successfully. So this was an overall view of the APIs which I created. Let's dive into the code a little bit. So this is the main API.php file. This is the heart and soul of the project. So here all the REST endpoints are present and the endpoints basically. So let's take an example of register. Then so basically the register endpoint uses this controller, and in this controller we can find all the codes written for further analysis. This is register user controller. This flow will reach here and call this store method because we are calling here store method as well. So all the code written inside here will be executed. So you can see I have wrote down all the endpoints and their description as well. So these are for the documents which performs CRUD operations, and then here are the respective controllers for it. So this document controller has almost all the CRUD operations which a document can perform, such as storing the document, downloading it, then maybe deleting it, and then yeah. So I will particularly like to demonstrate this analyze function. This basically here we send the document for an analysis purpose. So once we get the document, we see if it is present in cache. If it is present, then we send the results. If it is not, then we take the document, parse it with the help of Smalot library, which is present in Laravel. And this basically gives us the text for the respective PDF. And then we call the API by sending the prompt as per the requirement. This open API key has been stored in the environment variable file. Due to security reasons, I can show you that. So basically, if you just replace your own API key, you'll be able to run this code on your own system. And these are the headers, and I'm using GPT 3.5 turbo model for analysis purpose. And once I get the result, I'm storing it into the cache in order to reduce the API calls. and eventually it is been stored in the database so that we can access it in future. So this was the small glimpse of the code. I use Visual Studio for coding purposes. And let's quickly look at the GitHub repo which I have created for the same. So this is if you go to my handle Bingley and you when I after navigating to the repository document analysis, you can find all the code and then let's quickly look at the README file which I have created. So yeah, this is the tech stack, PHP, Laravel, and SQLite, OpenAPI, and Postman for testing. Here you can find documentation for the endpoints which I have created, so the name and the method. Moreover, I have wrote the sample responses which you will get and the body which you need to send. And if you want my Postman API calls and basically this exact thing, you can just go to this download collection, and after you reach there, you can download this JSON file and import it into your Postman. Then you will be also able to test it the way I did. So after this documentation for endpoints, this is a small overview of authentication which I'm using, the document upload, how the analysis work, the rate limiting, and the error handling part as well. Yeah, I forgot to mention about the testing. Let's quickly look at it. So I wrote the test cases as well. So for running them, we can use PHP artisan test, and you can find them. Uh, yeah, so we can see that all the test cases are not passing. The reason is that some of the code is this is basically an extra code, the password reset and the email functionality, which has which can be implemented in future. So the cases which I wrote includes document analysis test, document attribute test, and then these are basically unit test cases, and these are the feature test cases, document upload test, and this basically helps us to make sure that the new code which you are writing are proper. You can find the test cases in this location, which is test feature, and you can find the code here. And yeah, so after a test, yeah, just I've written the theory for how the actual project works. This is the system diagram. So as I said, we are making the Postman code to the Laravel server. Then, based on the API endpoint, it looks for the action. So if we initially register, it will store the user data in a SQLite database. And then if we analyze a certain document, it will check in the cache and then use the OpenAI feature for analyzing it. And these are some key assumptions, design trade-off, and the future recommendation as well. So yeah, thank you so much for viewing this project and watching till the end. I hope you like the project and feel free to comment in the comment section and tell me more. How can I make it enhance the project and feel free to contribute as well. I hope you get back again to the channel. Thank you and have a good day. Bye bye.